RPM Trade Vietnam in this bitch. The fuck is up? I was doing quite a few live streams last week. I need to get back into it. Man, I've been working on this edited video, man, dragging my feet. Every time I try and get involved in a video, I start thinking of more things that I want to add to the video, and this is what my problem is. I need to make just part ones and part twos, or just short videos and say, fuck it, this edited video is only going to be about 13 minutes long, so it's not going to be that long. But all of the shit that I want to say in the first edited video of the season, I want it to be crystal clear. Speaking about being crystal clear, let me say right now that there's this social expectation that I find to be very fucking strange to me, very peculiar. It makes me feel like the weakest, most shallow, uneducated, unintelligent people are always the ones trying to make all of the social rules to protect their own sensitivities. This idea that I can be who I am, and y'all know how I rock. If you know what I do, then you know how I'm rocking. I do AR-15 open carry demonstrations. I have a sign that says "Hug an AR owner." I am totally expecting all of the hugs and all of the conversation from supporters of gun rights and gun haters. That's going to happen too. I get people driving past going, fuck you, and all this other shit. One dude even tried to call me and cuz out to a fight. Now, who picks a physical fight with two armed niggas? I don't fucking understand that. Two armed men, and this is who you jump out all day long. You drive past all these people, all these personal people that you have in your personal lives that you might have grudges with. But then you see two armed strangers, and now you are inspired to want to fight. Such a stupid ass up for you get smoked out here. We deal with a lot of shit, right, doing this. But the point is that all of the good and all of the bad, I am totally accepting and expecting for these things to just kind of happen, and I already don't give a fuck. So I can't be bothered completely by somebody opposing me. I knew that was going to happen. You got to be respectful. If you're going to oppose me, you got to say what the fuck it is that I'm doing or saying that you find to be wrong or harmful, and then you got to articulate that shit. The idea that people can like disagree in their ignorance, and then also get to make these social rules and stigmas that if a hater says something to me, my response is the first sign of sensitivity and not them. That they come to me to hate on the man. I'm making my post. I made the post. That's going to be what it's going to be. I know people going to hate. But if you are a hater, you cannot then say that you emotionally responded to who the fuck it is that you think that I am and what I'm doing, when there's much more than what the fuck you think at first glance. You stupid hater. Y'all are dumb. Kiss my dick. You are stupid. Anybody who cannot understand or like me, I know that you are either ignorant or super weak and insensitive. That you just cannot stand my presence. Because I ain't never had no hater break it down exactly what it is that I'm doing and then say, and that's why I don't like you. They don't do that. They just don't like certain things that when I call them out on explaining what it is that they thinking, while I'm explaining what it is that I'm doing, they're like, do you not realize that this is what you're hating on? When I do that, the hater and other people in the chats, other people in society in general thinks that my response is unnecessary, that I don't owe any explanation to anybody, that if I do respond that I might be oversensitive, compensating for something. What are the ad hominems that they throw out there? Just all types of fucking silly ass stupid weird shit, as if my response is where the flaw is, and not in the sensitivity it takes for a grown ass man or woman to express their discontent with what I'm doing and not explaining what it is that they're talking about, and be mad at me that I'm asking for an explanation after I give you the explanation to be sure that you know what it is that you're dissing before you continue all of that disrespectful bullshit. Do you know what it is? Do you even know what it is? My response like that, people say, oh, you've been oversensitive. Why? I get out on the streets to do exactly that. And it is the power in what it is that I'm doing. that I'm calling everybody out. Whether you agree or not, when you see me, you're being called out. How do you feel? Make an educated, informed decision about how the fuck you feel about that gun shit, because it's way too serious for you bitches to be passive or to be hating on me when you own guns before you even realize what the fuck it is that I'm doing about these fucking gun rights that you ain't got the balls to do with your fancy fucking $3,000 AR, with your fancy fucking $1,200 pistol. None of that shit matters to me, pussy ass nigga. All guns matter. I don't get it. There's no time to be bougie, to be nitpicking when we're talking about gun rights in this country. The idea of fighting for gun rights on a scale of 1 to 10 of importance is a fucking 10. How important is it that a $850 FN is a higher quality gun than a Taurus G3? There's a quality difference here, right? If you know firearms, you know there's a big quality difference between those two. I would much rather have the FN. But when you look at how urgent it is on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a fucking 10 about what's going on in the world and how every problem that you see in politics and how detrimental these bad choices and plans that they have for the country, how detrimental that is to the average man and to what we even consider life and freedom in a country like this, being the last beacon of hope on planet Earth. All of this shit is super serious. When I look at that, I don't give a fucking fuck to taunt you, to tease you, or none of that shit. If you have to buy the $280 G3 Taurus, if that's the gun you can afford, I am not going to tease or taunt you at a time like this in the world that if you do not have an FN 509 that might run you $850 or more. You might get the tactical version with the raised sights so that you can co-witness. Iron sights are best when you can co-witness with an optic. I'll get back to that later if I can remember, because the people talking shit to me, and this is going to happen, and I know that. But I'm the kind of person that says when a hater or somebody trolling or somebody who is not really hating and not really trolling, they have a genuine misunderstanding and disagreement about what it is that you're doing. I don't care how you come, peacefully. I don't give a fuck if you come to me correct. I'm the kind of person that I'm thinking if I have an opportunity to teach somebody and express to somebody how important it is for what I'm doing and why, and to get some clarity to know that if they want to move forward and trying to act like I'm doing something wrong or that I'm not even that cool of a person, do you even know what it is that you're saying is not cool? For me to do all, that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's what I come out here on the streets for. That's what's intended. That's what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to have a dialogue. To lose myself in dialogue because some guy thinks that, oh, that's a stupid firearm that I got. Man, I got Glocks. I got 2 Glocks, bro. I got more guns than windows in my house. 2 of the fucking pistols are Glocks. It's weird that like somebody would have like the energy, and I know it's a childish thing. I know it's childish. I know it's stupid. I know I shouldn't always respond to this, but I just find it fascinating that in a world like this, with as serious as things that are going on, this is coming from people who got guns. Who got guns and don't understand the state of the world and the state of the country right now in this political arena about these gun rights, to the degree that they know that talking shit about somebody that's got a Glock because you don't like them, or talking shit to somebody who's got an XD because you don't like them, or talking shit to somebody who's got a G3 Taurus because that is what it is that they could afford or that they find a gun fascinating. To taunt at somebody about all of that as if, why would you even have a gun if this is what it is you have to do? You're a fucking maniac. You're an asshole, you're an idiot, and because I know that you're an idiot by taking the time and the energy to be serious about a debate about those things, I know that there's something about the fucking gun community that you don't know or understand, that you're not aware of, that puts you so far beneath me that my personality says, I gotta let you know. I have to try to tell you how stupid you are. It's paramount that you know that if you haven't been told before, if you haven't heard it all day, let me be the one to tell you. Good morning, you're a fucking idiot. You are out of your mind in your ignorance. You dumb as fuck. I hate fucking trolls, bro, because I'm a troll too. I'm a defensive troll, though. Once you troll me, I will troll you the fuck back, citing all of your fucking ignorance as my reason. Your reason is childish. You might actually like the gun. And you will say that because maybe you got a better one, you upgraded yours. Or you bought a Glock when you were one of the poors. And now, and a Glock, you pay 600, 650 for a Glock. 550, 600, you can find them somewhere around here depending on which model and how new it is. You can go Gen 3, Gen 4 with a Glock, and if it was ever worth anything, it's got to still be worth something now, or else stop praising those fucking things if a Gen 3 ain't good enough. This is the kind of silly shit that I'm thinking that this is what you exhort your energy and your time in. You just not that smart, man. You got a whole world of fucking maturity for you to find for yourself, because that shit is so dumb and stupid, man. Slap yourself with a 9mm today, please. Get the fuck out the way. People like that just be in the way, and my personality says, tell them that they stupid. Hurt their feelings, bro. Hurt their feelings, bro, if you can. If you can't, so be it. My feelings are never hurt. I get out here on the streets with the AR-15, the bulletproof vest, a Glock on my side, a round chamber in both of these motherfuckers. Every now and then I'll take out the bulletproof mask just to be animated, to let people know that no matter how intimidated that they might be, or no matter how foolish or over or exaggerated my presence is, I'm telling you that what I'm doing, even when it's exaggerated like that, it's still legal, and y'all don't know that. This is supposed to shock your system to be like, that's legal? I have way too much of a specific and intellectually guided perspective and intent in what it is that I'm doing to have to listen to a fucking troll say anything to me, especially if I fucking lash back and now all of a sudden my responding is the childish thing, because who would write an entire fucking paragraph of a response to anybody on their own post? First of all, this is my post. I do what the fuck I want. Secondly, if you would have said that shit in the street, I would have fucking spoke those words in paragraph form. I give you a whole fucking spoken essay. I don't give a fuck. My intent is to do all of the talking way before all of the shooting has to happen. That's the point. And if you don't know that, then you don't know me. And if you don't know me enough to fucking at least disagree with me on a level of intellect and accuracy that I have to respect and listen, because I might be in the midst of learning something that might actually force me to modify how I approach the entire fucking gun world. I'm always waiting for that, but I never get that. I get these childish, stupid, random, trolling ass bullshit fucking responses that they say that when I respond now, I'm the childish one. I'll take all your bait. Your mother should be ashamed for raising a pussy. Your father's a fucking fruit cup, and your mother is a fucking man. That's how they raise a bitch. All these fucking gender role switching, pussy ass virtue signaling beta males that hate the sight of a gun or can't understand how important it is that everybody go buy all of the fucking guns now. It's that important. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I actually encourage people to do things like look at firearms like the Springfield XD, which some people don't like. Let's talk about it. Some people don't like it. You know why some people don't like the XD? I discovered when I bought one why some people don't like it. That's why you buy it. Any man that'll listen to another man or other men tell them anything without them experiencing, doing field testing and learning for themselves what it is that they mean when they don't like Springfield, if you just go along because somebody told you that, you're a pussy. The best thing for you to fucking do is to listen to all the debate about the fucking quality and reliability of firearms. See what it is that you think and feel that you like. Approach it with a scientific mind so that you can discover what it is that other people don't like about it, so you can see if you agree or not. Listening to somebody say that they don't like XD and then me just going with it will lead me nowhere, because people say don't fuck with XD, buy a Glock, and then I buy a Glock and people go, you bought an ugly ass, basic ass, stupid ass Glock when there's all these other fucking guns out here that are mastering what the Glock does. Glock came in and fucking made a foundation for what pistols need to be, like Michael Jordan made a foundation of what real basketball is supposed to be. And then what happened after that? What happened after Jordan? You get a league full of people trying to be Jordan and better because they all grew up on that shit. There's a bunch of fucking guns out here that took Glock's example of what's supposed to be going on, and then they mastered it and fucking double and triple and quadrupled on the fucking Glock. Glock is not the end all be all, but let me tell you something about the Glock while I'm speaking on it. What I like about the Glock as opposed to my XD, my Springfield XD, both 9mm, the Glock will eat anything that I put in it. You put ammo in the fucking Glock and it bangs that shit. I have not had one malfunction in neither one of these fucking Glocks that I fire. Y'all think I don't fire the guns because I don't fucking show them all on fucking YouTube all the time. There's other people doing that shit on YouTube. I'm not a firearms instructor. So why would, in my learning on how to fire a firearm, constantly post me videos of learning how to fire a firearm in my progression and getting better at that? I can fucking fire a pistol pretty good. My groups be small. I'm actually pretty good. I'm not a sharpshooter. But when I shoot that pistol, anybody go, bro, that's not bad. I think you understand what to do, how to shoot that pistol. Those are small groupers in your shots. Your grip is good. It's not. I got a hard time maintaining my good grip. I can start it, and then I start slipping my my supportive hand under my other hand, and I know I shouldn't be doing that. But you can see me doing that sometimes, and other times you'll see me stop and readjust and reset, so I can keep that shit right, keeping all knuckles and fingertips interlocked, thumbs pointed forward, to fire the fucking round as fast as possible, while being as accurate as possible is what you're trying to get into. It's a simple thing. It's not even that hard. The fundamentals to shooting a firearm are fucking simple. You can find this shit all over YouTube so much that if I don't know exactly what it is that I'm doing, or I'm not like a fucking sharpshooting motherfucker, I don't need to post for any educational purposes my journey on getting proficient with firearms, because that's not what I'm trying to do, because there's other people on YouTube trying to do that already. I get on fucking YouTube to scream and fucking rant about the fucking gun rights in this fucking country, the tyrannical fucking government that we're dealing with, and what the fuck it is that needs to be done and well understood about how that goes, because it is to our detriment what it is that they're doing, and we need not let them do that. And that y'all being some bitches for not understanding that part. Look, motherfuckers find my channel, you tune into a dunk contest. I don't want to hear shit about fundamentals and dribbling, bounce passes, the playbook. I don't give a fuck about none of that, boy. It's a dunk contest over here, motherfucker. I'm slam dunking. That's all I'm doing. Is arming myself, shooting my fucking firearms when the fuck I feel like it. I do want to get more training. I want to do serious training too. I want to get into deer hunting, and then maybe even move into hog hunting. This is stuff that I don't always say all over YouTube, because there's nowhere here I can express my entire fucking gun life or my personal life all over fucking YouTube, when I was brought here fucking center stage in this activism, what it is that I'm doing, to tell y'all that the ATF is full of shit, and I don't give a fuck how fancy your guns are. If you are going to suck ATF dick and lay down when they say lay down, you're a pussy. I came here to talk to you. I don't give a fucking fuck about your FN 509, your Staccato. That's a $1,200 or more pistol. It's a pistol, the Staccato. Dope as fuck. I do want one, and I will get one. People think that if you got a Glock, or you got a Taurus, or you got an XD, or you got a Beretta, like the APX. I just bought the APX. It was under $500. Some people say that gun is trash. It's not trash. Let me tell you about the XD, like I was saying, and I almost forgot. The XD, the Springfield XD Mod 2. I got that pistol. Shaved it in 9mm. It's a little handgun. What I realized that people don't like about that damn thing is that the Glock will eat anything you put into it. My Glocks do. I ain't never had a single malfunction in my Glocks, and I fire them motherfuckers. I'm not firing them on YouTube all the time. That don't mean I'm not firing them. For you to assume that since you see my channel, you don't see a whole lot of shooting videos that I don't go shooting, you are insane. Like, who could just assume that? I'm not one of those channels. Other people got those channels. Go to them for that. Nobody's got a channel like me. That's what I'm here for. All the other shit is your own personal fucking business. I just want people to go be aware of government business, gun rights, and what they really supposed to mean, and then for you to just get a fucking gun, get proficient with the gun, and then act in defense only, and do not trust this government or no other government. That's what I'm here for, bro. People don't like the XD because if you get cheap ass, wide open ass hollow points, especially these jagged ass Sierra fucking hollow points that I bought, that they were cheap. You can't always go cheap, especially with ammo. Even with firearms, you can't always go cheap and think you're gonna get the best, because this is what you get when you don't get some of the best firearms. None of these gun manufacturers are making all-out trash. What it really be is the lip of some of these hollow points they be catching all funny on the feed rounds. You got a follower inside of a magazine that's backed up by a spring. The spring is underneath. The spring pushes the fucking rounds up, and when you shoot one, the spring pushes the next round up into the fucking top of the magazine. And with the blowback system and semi-automatics, the blowback not only fires the fucking round, the combustion fires the round, the blowback in that chambers the next round. It chambers the next round by taking the next round and pushing it up what they call a feed ramp out of the magazine in a smooth form, forward and up. That if you get a wide open ass hollow point with a jagged edge like these bullshit Sierra rounds that I have, the XD, their feed ramp will catch that, and then it jams because the open mouth on the hollow point catches the fucking feed ramp and then jam. Bullet won't even go all the way up into the chamber. The gun won't go into battery property unless you fucking do that. The next round ain't gonna fire. It ain't even in there. This is why people don't like the Springfield. You know what you do about that? You buy a high quality hollow point, or you shoot the fucking full metal jackets out that thing, which is not optimal for self-defense. Full metal jackets will go through drywall like nothing. You don't want that in a home defense situation. You want hollow points. Hollow points, when the bullets hit things, they expand. They hit with all of the force, and then they expand and stop, and they'll stop themselves inside of most shit. Not, I wouldn't say most shit, but like, you can expect that a hollow point won't shoot through 2 fucking walls in a home defense situation, and then you hit the intruder and your daughter. That shouldn't happen with no hollow points, and that's what they're for. Real good for self-defense. Full metal jackets, not so much. The shit just goes. If you need to shoot through your fucking door, you probably need full metal jackets for that. But like I was saying, the lip of these weak ass fucking hollow points tend to catch the feed ramp on firearms who are not engineered enough to avoid that kind of catastrophe, which can make the firearm unreliable at a time when it's going to save your life. And I understand taking that shit seriously and then holding these gun manufacturers accountable, but not buying a product if you're going to find that that's going to be the case. But you can circumvent that. A Springfield XD that I paid about $500 for is not a useless piece of trash because you're not smart enough to do the practice that I've done with the fucking firearm, to get out there and test different ammo in it, to discover for myself, regardless of what another man fucking said about any fucking thing, about why people don't like this fucking firearm, where could it find itself to be unreliable, and what it is that I can do to get the best bang for my buck, no pun intended, that I can make good use of the fucking firearm without worry of fucking malfunction, that the thing won't fucking chamber the next round in a self-defense situation with my life on the line. I want to know what the fuck that is that's going on. You're not going to understand that unless you go discover that shit for yourself. This is the shit you got to discover for yourself. So when haters and shit-talking trolls say, oh, you got an XD, blah, 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 do you even go to the range? Yeah, that's how I discovered what's wrong with the XD that don't nobody like. And then I figured out a way around it by buying quality ammunition that won't do that. I just found a fucking hollow point called a monolithic hollow point. Never heard of the goddamn thing before. And I think that whoever engineered that round is trying to make good firearms that won't, that aren't manufactured to have a smooth enough feed ramp like the Glock seems to do very well, that no jagged ass fucking hollow point is going to catch the lip of that goddamn thing and then fail to chamber. Monolithic hollow points. I'm gonna do another live stream later on tonight, hopefully, if I can keep my ambition up here. And I'm going to show you guys the monolithic hollow point to show you how it's a hollow point that makes it almost impossible that any fucking firearm that has ever had a feed ramp issue to be the source of them jamming, especially in a fucking self-defense situation. If there's any firearm that has that issue, this monolithic hollow point seems to be engineered to make that a non-fucking factor. Then there's nothing wrong with the gun. I bet you it fires every fucking time. When I switched up the ammo on my XD after having this fucking problem with the hollow points that were jamming in it, I haven't had any jams because I addressed what's going on specifically and directly. They have ammo out here that you can fire in this thing to fucking get the job done. Having a fucking firearm that's finicky with the ammo doesn't sound like the best, and it's not the best thing. How could that be better than a firearm that doesn't fucking give you a hassle at all? I get that. You can make a firearm 100% reliable, even if it's finicky, if you learn the fucking firearm, take the damn thing out and fucking test the shit. Get real precise in your solution to that, and then buy the ammo that works for your firearm. I got some shotguns and people go, oh, that's a fucking, that thing jam. Oh, you bought the fucking jam kit. All this dumb shit. That's because your pussy ass might have heard, because it ain't like you have it and you fucking tested it and it jammed on you and you got rid of it. That ain't even be what y'all talking about. Y'all be talking about what another man fucking told you, and not what it is that you discovered. You fired a heavier rounds through this fucking shotgun that I have. I got 2 of them. And what it is that y'all think, oh, that's going to jam, doesn't jam anymore. You know how I figured it out? Took it to the range and shot that shit till I figured it out. Figured out what it was and what it needed. Now I put heavy ass fucking slugs in this motherfucker, and it goes. The motherfucker bangs. 1 ounce slugs and not the fucking light ass fucking bird shot and all this other shit that y'all got. That y'all be shooting from these shotguns and going, oh, this thing don't work. It'd be nice if the thing shot everything. If it doesn't, you can figure out what's going on. And now I got some very nice slugs, 19 round magazine in this big ass crazy semi-automatic shotgun. I bet you wouldn't stand in front of it. I bet you all 19 of them rounds go bang, because I know what it needs. I know what my baby needs. And then you feed that motherfucker what it needs. And then you make that shit go bang, bro. Springfield has had contracts with law enforcement, where entire departments will have Springfields issued to them. Does it look like Springfield is making trash guns that they can get a fucking police department nationwide, all over the country, to adopt this? Now people, they switch up. A lot of departments get Glocks, Sig make a good firearm. But let's talk about Sig, because the one of the dudes that was talking shit about my guns, I checked his channel. He had a Sig P320 or something. And I can't remember which one it is, and I'm going to find out so I can name it specifically, because I like to troll with some intent. To the pussy ass, don't drop it like a hot ass fucking goofy that had this Springfield that has lawsuits against Springfield over and over again that this particular model they cannot master. That when you drop this firearm, it might go bang. That's weird, right? He's got a Sig though. So has he cracked the code about why SIGs tend to, some SIG models tend to fire if you drop the gun? All these guns got drop safeties in them. SIG's supposed to have a drop safety in it. You drop it and it'll shoot. That's dangerous. That if you drop the gun, the motherfucker might fire? But he's got one. Now, is he stupid where he don't know that? Is he ignorant enough to be loyal to the brand name without understanding what the problem is behind that issue? That SIG has had lawsuits pending against them often throughout the years about the same fucking gun, man. Why they can't figure it out? But he's got one, the troll talking shit. You don't know that they've been through this? Oh, did you do some fucking research that you can circumvent the issue? Cause you got a resolution to the problem? I bet you don't. You don't even know what the fuck that is, bro. You don't know what happened. If a gun manufacturer gets sued because motherfuckers drop their gun and the gun go bang, bro, I'm probably not gonna buy that gun. That sounds stupid. You're a fucking idiot, and I bet you haven't resolved anything. You're brand loyal. The gun cost you about $860. And you think, oh, you got a winner. When you drop that motherfucker like it's hot, you might kill your mother in the next room. Shut your dumb ass up. How is this the troll? The one with the drop it like it's hot? Fuck out of here. You got the hot potato and you talking shit to me about my XD that I fucking mastered. I know what the XD need to bang. And I bet you wouldn't stand in front of it. You at that SIG around me? I wouldn't even want to be around you, bro. Now why do it fire when they drop it? When it gets dropped? Why are there lawsuits all over SIG Sauer for this? Kiss my dick, pussy. Grow up. Niggas is dumb, man. Get a firearm, woo bang. Get a firearm. This gun shit is for everybody. Learn how to use the motherfucker. All guns matter. I don't give a fuck what gun you got, bro. If you get a cheap gun that's finicky about the ammo, figure out what the fuck it is. What quality issues that the firearm might have if it's under $300 for a fucking pistol. It ain't trash. That don't mean it's trash. You need to figure out that fucking gun out. Do some research. YouTube is good for all the research. They do field testing of these firearms. You can find plenty of YouTube videos that'll show you any gun that anybody wants to hate on, and a motherfucker will field test it right in front of you. To say people hate this gun and act like it's not reliable. Let's see. And then the motherfucker bang 100, 200, 500, 1,000 rounds through a gun on a YouTube channel and tell you what it is that they discovered right in front of you. To say, yo, this gun is not trash. Who said that? Or the gun is trash and I figured out why, and this is what you can do to make it not so trashy. The thing tends to not like these fucking hollow points, and every other fucking round of ammunition we fired through it didn't jam at all. The conclusion is, don't use this ammo in this fucking gun because there's some restrictions going on. It's kind of finicky, but you can get past that. Do this and not that. That's what you do. That's how it works, man. Don't come to my fucking channel expecting for me to be Brandon Herrera, because I'm not going to be him. I'm not going to be dude at Demolition Ranch. I like him. I like all these dudes. I'm not going to be them, though. I'm not finna go test 1,000 rounds of ammunition to prove to you that I shoot all the time. I'm not going to show you every fucking training video that I do. I want to become a firearms instructor this year. That's going to take some practice, some training, the classes, getting the certification, and all of that. I want to be that good so that I can use this as a source of employment to teach other people how to shoot, because I'm on that welcome into the family. This is important. This is what you do. I did a whole video on how XD got the grip safety in the back. Some people don't like it. I don't give a fuck if you don't like it. You know what's important about the XD with the grip safety? That if you don't hold it right, it won't even shoot if you don't grip the back of it properly. That's important for people who need that level of safety to get them comfortable to get into the gun world. And if that's what it takes to get somebody to let their fucking guard down, own a fucking firearm, understand that there are safety features all over these firearms to help them be mindful of what it is that they're doing, what they're dealing with, and how to get through it without incident. There's firearms that are designed to help you get comfortable. If that's what it takes to get somebody's fucking feet wet into the gun world, I'm going to support the XD. I'm going to talk about the XD. I'm going to do even more videos about guns that got these safety features on them, because it's important that people outside of the gun world get comfortable and come inside and join the club. That's important. I don't need to test a fucking $5,000 fucking AK that no one's ever fucking heard of before in order for you to respect me as a gun guy. Everybody has their role. My role is to get people to get a gun, understand the importance, and to not get into the fucking gun community without understanding what it is that you're really dealing with. Because if you buy that gun but you're not willing to fight off a tyrannical government, I think you're halfway doing it. I think you're ignorant for not understanding the political environment that you're stepping into when you buy a gun, especially if you want to buy a rifle. And I think that it's too critical. It's just as critical as your fucking fundamentals on how to fire a firearm or to follow the 4 fucking gun safety rules. It's just as fundamental as those things are for you to understand the political arena that you are stepping into when you buy a firearm. And that's where I come in. Brandon Herrera will read you a fucking law that is passed or something that they got up, and he'll go to court and all of that. I'm not a court ass type of nigga. I'm not going to court about none of that shit. I'm with all the fighting and shooting. I already know where it is that they want to go. Klaus Schwab and a bunch of other motherfuckers have already said that there's going to be a reset, blah, blah, blah. You will own nothing and be happy. And all types of crazy shit that people are saying, that gets my attention way more than it would for me to fucking debate y'all about the reliability of a Glock versus a 1911. I don't give a fucking fuck. Do you understand? Don't you know that I know that all guns are important? They all matter. That they all got a function, and I would much rather a poor man buy a fucking $500 fucking AR pistol and a $300 Taurus. If that's all you can afford for you to get you a pair, get you an AR pistol and a Taurus. Palmetto State Armory, they got decent shit, affordable shit. They got a big range of shit up there. If you're trying to drop a bag, you can do that. If you're just trying to get something so you can get into the fucking game, then do that. Because you can learn how to be proficient with a cheap AR. It doesn't matter. If you figure out what's going on with it or why they tend to show their level of quality and where it kind of falls apart, learn what that is and what you can do to get around that. Get into the fucking game and then upgrade later. If all you can do is these basic things, because you can easily drop $1,000 on and get 2 firearms and be way behind as far as quality and aesthetics and all of this other fucking fluffy ass shit that people want to fluff onto the gun world, in the gun community. I think it's very important that people be aware of the fucking politics and get any fucking gun you can and learn it so that you can make it reliable for yourself, because something may happen, and maybe in the near future that none of that other shit is going to matter as shit pop off. And that's where I'm at. Anybody who can't understand that, you don't even know who the fuck you talking to. And I know you beneath me, because there's a level of awareness in what I got going on that will make you say that, yeah, arguing about a gun is bullshit, as far as the quality. You don't want trash, but what you do want is a fighting chance in what it is that I'm talking about. And you're gonna need a gun, man. And if you got to be a poor man with a low quality gun, I think that's better than you being a gun hater. I'm glad you're not a gun hater. And not everybody got money, so get what you can get. Just get something. And then be aware of what's going on in these fucking politics, man. Make a choice. Take a stand. Be aware. That shit's way too important. Anybody talking anything less than that, you beneath me, bro. And I feel sorry for you, really. Because you should be trying to get like me. You got this fancy fucking gun and you won't come out on the streets with that motherfucker because you a pussy. Because you scared. I'm winning, bro. For what it is that I'm doing for gun rights, I'm winning. You can't beat me. You a pussy. Your YouTube channel ain't got no views. Your YouTube channel ain't got no videos. You out here trying to stand on all this gun shit and you ain't even trying to show nobody. Shut your pussy ass up. Eat a dick. Damn, man. The gun community is just as stupid as everybody else, man. Y'all not that cool just because y'all with the gun shits. Y'all with the gun shits and y'all actually in here hurting shit. Don't nobody give a fuck about your gun collection. If your BMI is high and you ain't ran top speed in years, you're not gonna be able to say shit to me, because I'll take a cheap gun and run circles around you. Smoke you twice, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? Y'all some bitches, bro. Y'all got life fucked up. Your diet be fucked up. You be out of shape and all that. And you got a fucking $1,500 staccato. And you think you fancy pants. You would die with that staccato in your hand. You a goofy. And you gonna give it up when the ATF knock on your door and say, give me that shit. How good is your fucking $1,500 staccato if the ATF is putting a fucking tag on it and writing you out a receipt for the shit that they took from your bitch ass that they're not gonna ever give back to you once they take it? Shut your stupid ass up. RPM Trey Vietnam and this bitch Wu Bang, get a fucking gun and stop being a bitch. Get one today, motherfucker.